Okay, so how is every pony doing? Are you excited? Then
Wow.
I got one person. You will be surely 100% excited even more. Please allow me to introduce Miss Elley Ray. Woo.
Okay, can somebody turn on my microphone? Okay, listen, what I just heard him say, are you happy, are you excited to be here? And that was the saddest, yay. Yeah, yay, I'm kind of happy. You are at Czequestria, a My Little Pony convention, which is all about friendship, joy, and magic. Are you having a good time? Yeah! That's better! Share the love, share the love. Yeah. All right, that feels better. Oh my gosh, you just excited me totally. I have so many balloons. Let me turn this around. I can't see the people over here. Okay, can you see me? I'm stuck. I'm like in a big chair that won't move. Okay, how about that? I know you're trying to, but I need to see the ponies. Okay.
It's still okay.
I'm a bit scared now because you're so much energetic. I mean,
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think I'm prepared for this interview.
Yeah.
Well, leave that to 10 minutes and you will be energetic too, I promise.
Dick.
Oh, fancy.
Dick. I learned a word. I said it, the Czech word. Is it good?
Díky.
Dick. Right? You understood me, right? Yeah. Okay, good. Awesome. Awesome. Dick.
Díky.
Oh,
Do
dear.
I just talk or do you talk?
No, we'll try to
I
talk.
forgot my questions.
We
No worries.
we do.
No
my
worries,
questions.
we got them printed.
Do they get to ask me questions too?
Yeah,
Eventually.
at the
At the
second half
end?
of the panel.
One
Okay,
day.
so we'll get through all the boring stuff where I talk about blah, 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 and then you can ask me personal questions. Is that a deal? You can all ask me. I feel like you're all so far away from me, and I just want you to come and sit on my lap. Like, come and sit right here. You feel very far away. I want
What an offer.
everyone to be closer, or I need to be closer.
Well, one thing for me myself, we've been making Czequestria since 2014, and even though we invited quite a few staff beforehand, like Josh Haber or Emil Larsson, you are finally the first guest from the original MLP to actually manage all the way here. So thank you so much. This is actually an achievement for us ourselves as well.
Awesome!
Nice.
Awesome! Oh my gosh! Friendship is magic! Well, all the other main six, they all are here in spirit. You know that, right? They're all here. They really are all here with us all this week. And whenever My Little Pony fandom and bronies get together, every single element of the main six and every other character of the fandom is here in spirit with you. So yay for us, yay for Equestria, and yay for all of the magic that you ponies are creating. Like, you really are creating an international vibration of love and generosity. Like, I mean it. It's really wonderful to see. And Czequestria is another spectacular
Thank you.
fandom. I think Prague is so amazing. I've done the Charles Bridge every day except today because I've been here. I haven't done the bridge yet, but I love everything about this city. It's just fantastic.
Talking about Prague and Czech Republic and Czech experience, have you tried Kofola yet?
Okay. What's it called?
Kofola. It's
That's the Coca-Cola thing, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's like a pop. I haven't tried it. I got really scared of it because I thought there's so much sugar in that drink, I can tell. And have you met me? They don't allow me to have sugar.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody gave me a stroopwafel. Where's stroopwafel friend here, Pony? There, no, somebody else gave me a stroopwafel, and I ate it, and I literally shot out of my underpants. Like, I was like, oh, there's so much sugar in this. It's awesome. I haven't tried it, but I promise I will. I tried real Czech food at a real Czech restaurant, and I had red cabbage, and I want to say borscht, that's not it.
Goulash.
Goulash, thank you. You were with me. Thanks, Michael.
Goulash
I
and
had the
potato
real
pancakes.
goulash, and it was really goulashy good.
Nice. I mean, you still need to try svíčková, the cereal and cream sauce. Svíčková, yeah.
Svíčková.
Yeah, you cannot
kind of
leave
a
this
word is that?
country.
What does
You
that mean?
cannot leave this
Bad
country without
translation
trying.
for that is the candle sauce. It's like
What's
Kind of
happening here?
that's a bad translation, but it's exactly what it is. But it's like something like creamy goulash, something like that.
Yeah, it's-
Creamy
yeah.
grass?
Goulash.
Goulash.
Creamy goulash.
Creamy grass.
I said, I know I'm a pony,
dear.
but I'd prefer hay, you know. Okay, creamy goulash. Oh, I almost ordered that. I
you-
was between the creamy
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Yeah. Creamy or no creamy. We're all creamy, aren't we? we're all goulashy good. Goulashy good. Goulashy good ponies.
And how about the beers? Since you're in Czech Republic, we are #1 nation in beer consumption. Did you manage to try any?
We say that again. You're number one nation.
Czech
beers.
Republic is #1 in drinking beer, like per world and per person. Normal Czech person drinks like 140 liters of beer per year, and after that, on the second place are Germans who have only 100 liters.
Oh, the Germans are so far behind the Czechs. Oh, come on, you Germans in the crowd. I know there's some Germans here. Woo! Come on. I thought the Germans were #1. Okay, well, there you go. I didn't know. I learned something new today. I got to watch Drinking with the Czech folk. I saw you drinking beer the other night. I mean, I literally got a glass of wine and he'd had 3 beers. I was like,
I was first.
what the hell? It was incredible. I was like, is that your first? And he's like, no. Boom.
You can see I'm in form.
Cute. I expect to see you in the mermaid costume tomorrow.
No.
Oh, come on. I'm trying to convince, the fountain, I got the fountain out front of the convention wasn't working a couple of days ago. And I said, there's mermaid costumes, there's 6 of them. And we're gonna dress in mermaid costumes and go out and sit in the fountains because it's really hot, isn't it hot?
Yes,
And we're
it
gonna
is.
go out and sit in the fountain. So you guys, let's all get on top of it. Jameis knows, I told Jameis he made the mermaid costumes. He wore them in Galacon
2018.
a year ago. And they were all mermaids in the fountain in Germany. It was awesome. So I think we should rekindle it, and I think you should be in a mermaid costume. Don't you think so? Woo! Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I'm more like a merm whale, not a mermaid.
You'd be awesome. I would pay money to see that.
That does sounds like a challenge. Not
I'll
a
pay
pleasant
you in
challenge for
beer.
me, but
How about
maybe.
beer? If I buy you beers?
Like 12.
All right, all right.
Well, every single convention I've seen on stream mostly, you are with like balloons like these. Like, do you have like a luggage filled with these balloons or?
This is my signature, so I always, well, that's the incredible thing, because every convention that I go to, I try to get helium balloons, because for me, a convention is a celebration. I try to get My Little Pony, but they don't always have it. So a unicorn, if I can find a unicorn or something close to the thematic of My Little Pony, like a little dragon or something, that's really colorful, I'll go get it. Well, trying to find a helium balloon in Prague nobody parties in Prague like that. I'm like, they didn't have, we went all over the city. Railway Dash, he's not here, he's running the PleshyCon right now. We tried to find helium balloons. They didn't have helium, they didn't have balloons. We ran across the town before it closed at 8 o'clock to get to the biggest sort of toy store, party store. They didn't have helium. They had the saddest little balloons, the helium balloons that were like this, but smaller. And I was like, I said, somebody help me. I went on Twitter. I said, I need to find. So I went to the front desk of my hotel and I said, come on, there's got to be a party store that has helium balloons in Prague. Like, my goodness, we've got millions of them in Canada. And she goes, we don't celebrate in Prague. I was like, what? I said, what? Anyway, long story short was, Where's my driver that picked me up today, whose name is escaping me? He wore a driver's cap like a taxi
Claymon,
driver.
I think he's
oh my
downstairs.
God. And I looked at him and he was in a suit and he had a driver's hat and I thought, oh my God, the convention has sent a real taxi driver with a limo to get me. And he was in cosplay, like I didn't know, right? But he and I drove somewhere to a mall, like a big mall, like on our way here. It's in the middle of nowhere. And I looked like this, and he looked like the taxi driver with the cap on in a black suit. And we found a party store, but we walked in, and everybody in the mall was like, what's going on? Who are these people, right? And they had balloons, and they even had a My Little Pony balloon. And I actually got another unicorn because in Norway, I'm going to do a convention in Norway. They said, we don't have any helium balloons. So if you can get one in Prague, pick one up. And I thought, I can't even find one in Prague. But now I bought one for them too. So the Prague unicorn is going over to Norway for Metricon. Nice. So thank you. Woo!
Nice. So I think we got some questions here.
Ask me whatever you'd like. I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
Okay. How did you get into a voice acting career?
Well, I was born
especially into the My Little Pony thing.
Okay, so I was born out of a microphone. Like literally I came out screaming and singing. Like my mother said when I was born, I was literally screaming and talking as a baby. She said, this baby's gonna, obviously be on stage or be doing something to do with that. So, yeah, my whole life I dancing lessons, baton lessons, piano lessons, double bass lessons. I was always in public speaking. I went to theater school. In high school, I ran the drama department, the theater department. I went to the University of Windsor for 4 years and got a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree. I've got a doctorate for my contribution to the arts, because I'm such an artist, and humanities. I got an honorary doctorate of laws. So I trained to be an actor. I love audiences. You are the reason I do what I do, because without you, there would be no show. So without all of you, there would be no Little Pony, there would be no nothing, because the only reason stories can be told are because of an audience. And I love that whole concept because I feel like I'm one element of the story, but I'm also an audience. I'm also just like you. You are just like me. We're all storytellers, right? And getting into My Little Pony, does everybody know Rarity, Tabitha St. Germain?
Yeah.
Of course. Woo! One of the main six. She says hello to everyone, by the way, and sends her love to all the Czech ponies and everyone else from all over Europe and everywhere else that are here at the convention. She passes that along. I guess about 4 years ago, I was babysitting her animals for her, and because she had asked me, because she's, very particular about her animals and how they're babysat, and they are very spoiled and they need very constant attention. But she was going to a My Little Pony convention, which I'd never heard of and I didn't know. Shame on me, boo, did I just say that? But I didn't know. Because I live in Toronto and My Little Pony records in Vancouver, which is a 5-hour flight from Toronto in Canada. That's how big our country is, and I'm in the middle. So it was a 5-hour flight to get to Vancouver to see her and take care of her animals. She came back from the convention and she had like everything. Cookies, cakes, statues, paintings, drawings, bags, jewelry, gifts, like a craziness. Like I have never seen anything like it. I went, oh my Lord, I have never seen anything like this. She said, that's the fandom. They're spectacular. I said, I want to be on that show. I want to be on that show. Are you kidding? And when you're an actor, it doesn't always work that way. You can say, I want to be on that show, and you don't get on the show. You've got to audition and do a whole process. And I did audition. I got an audition because I manifested. I said, I'm going to be on the animated series My Little Pony. I got an audition for several of the pillars. Actually, I auditioned for, and I got a call back, which they bring you back in again for 3 of them. And they picked me for Mistmane, and I was so excited, not thinking anything about it. We get to the first record. Actually, before I recorded Mistmane, I was cast as some changelings as well. So I did an episode where I played some changelings, some crazy changelings, and who cares? They were fun, and I love that. But I love the changelings.
Here is the Queen Chrysalis, and she's really sad you said that.
I saw that, but I love the changelings, but I'm sorry, you can't touch a pillar.
Okay.
And not only that, there's only 3 ponies that have flowing manes, right? There's only 3. I'm one of them. So do you know what? I feel pretty special. All right? So Mistmane, what the fandom doesn't know is, because the lore hasn't been told, that she is the queen of the pillars. I made that up, but I believe it. Because her mane is like, she's got like Luna, like Celestia, and think about it. She's got special magic. She was the most magical, the most beautiful pony until she gave away her beauty, right? That's the way it rolls. But anyway, go to the first episode, Campfire Tales, Season 7. Did everybody see it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, it's a great episode because all of the ponies tell their favorite legends. And who introduced Mistmane?
Rarity.
Okay, so I can't even make this stuff up. My best friend, who told me about My Little Pony, introduces me, Mistmane, to the fandom as her favorite pillar legend. And I get to record that episode with my best friend in Vancouver as the first, with my best friend, as she tells the whole story, Mistmane's story, which is pretty moving, So I was just, that's how I got into My Little Pony. Blame Tabitha St. Germain, it's her fault. And I haven't looked back since then because I love everything about it. There is nothing like this fandom, you ponies, anywhere on the planet. And I have traveled all over the planet, and I'm telling you, there is magic here. And it's because of you guys. It's not because of the show, it's because of every pony in this room and every pony in the fandom. And no matter what happens with the show, this fandom is the only reason there is a show, so you live on eternally no matter what. So all of it, all of its lessons, thank you. Thank you for you. Thank you for being the fandom that allows us to do the show. Woo!
It's interesting you mentioned Tabitha. I remember Tabitha from Crystal Fair Convention in Finland, and I remember she was quite avid gardener, if that's correct.
Oh, she's got the most incredible garden you've ever seen. And Mistmane is a gardener
exactly.
as well, and I'm a
Yes.
gardener
Are
as
you?
well.
Ah,
So we've
that's
got that in common. We love flowers because it's about growing something from nothing. It's like magical. Gardens are, and they blossom, and they give you the most beautiful things. And it's kind of like all of you as well. Like, look at this garden I'm looking at right now. It's a blossoming, beautiful, colorful gift. You're a gift, guys. There's the garden. There's the My Little Pony garden. We're looking at it right now. We all are gardeners. We're all fabulous.
Or with a beer, we'll blossom
Over
the
there,
flower.
there's a flower. Oh, my petunia.
Okay. I would like to ask if there is one thing you could tell to your character, Mistmane, what would it be? And on the contrary, what would be that one thing Mistmane would tell us?
I think the one thing that I'd say to Mistmane is thank you. I want to thank you for your selflessness, for your love, for your generosity, for your spirit of kindness, for recognizing that, you know, evil cannot thrive in a world. Hatred must be destroyed. And everyone is allowed to live freely and positively, joyfully, to celebrate in the beauty of what true life is. And thank you for standing up and fighting against evil, and then even making the evil beautiful. The sacrifice that I feel that you gave is a lesson we all need to learn, because I think that is what we all need to recognize, and we need to recognize that we can love generously, and we can make every single pony feel a part of something special, a part of something magical, a part of something beautiful. And thank you for that lesson. Thank you that that eternal lesson was given for us. So I'd say that to Mistmane, and I think what Mistmane would say to me, always be you. There is beauty in every single thing. You just have to recognize it. No matter who you are, no matter what you are, beauty is possible. So recognize that in yourself, because sometimes I can feel that I'm not good enough, that I haven't done a good enough job, or I might not look the right way, or I may not sound the right way, or I might not have the right energy. I've had many struggles earlier on in my life, and we tend to give up, and we tend to get a little bit depressed or sad or worried, or, you know, we're hard on ourselves. I find that all of us are very, very hard on ourselves, and we have to believe in ourselves more, and we have to recognize our own inner beauty. And I think that's definitely something that should be said.
For sure, that's for sure.
Yeah. Love yourself.
One thing, you mentioned fandom so many times, and here, are there any more fandoms you are actually part of, or is this the only big one?
This is the only fandom that you know, I've done thousands of characters in so many shows, and, you know, there's a couple of, I could, you know, include myself when I go to the anime conventions in characters, but I've never really gone after a fandom. Like, I've never made it my business to sort of want to get involved in a fandom. This is it, and it takes me everywhere. Because I want to go. I want to be with you ponies. I don't want to be at other fans. Sometimes I feel like they're all capitalism based. They're all like about get it through, get the thing, get the money, you're not important. This is like, come and hang out and talk. Like some of the fandoms I go to, I do voice, I'll do a voice class, right? Just because I think a lot of you guys are interested in voicing and storytelling and stuff like that. And it's so great to be able to just sit down with ponies and chat. Like, that's what's important, and it doesn't matter where it is on the planet. I don't think there could be any more fandoms. That nobody could top this one. So why would I go looking for other fandoms? I'm not even interested in another fandom, because there's a lot of gaming stuff that you can do as well. I love ponies. I love My Little Pony. I love this fandom. I'm a lifer. I'm for life. And certain conventions they said you will come every year for life to the convention. And I'm like, awesome. I'll come, I'll be there. You know I'll be there. So yeah, no, this is my fandom. This is it. Friendship adventure. Friendship adventure. Woo!
Yeah, I would like to ask, apart from Mistmane, if you have a favorite character. I bet that would be the Rarity. And if you have a favorite villain, that's the bad guy.
Oh, a villain, a favorite villain. Yeah. Well, obviously, Rarity would be my favorite character, other than me. Just because she's my best friend, but I know everybody. I know Andrea Libman. Like, I love Pinkie Pie. I love them all. Like, that's so hard to say who's your favorite. Like, that's mean. That's like saying, what's your favorite color? I love all the colors. Like, obviously, I wear every single color. I love all the characters. My favorite villain, again, it's same. I love all the villains. You know, Chrysalis, Stygian was kind of a villain, but then he got turned. Discord, there's so many. Like, they're all great. They're all great. Like, don't you love all the villains? Like, they're all great villains. Who say? Who's your favorite villain?
Cozy glow.
Cozy.
Right? There's like, the villains are all fabulous. They're, right?
Yeah.
Chrysalis.
That's what Chrysalis
there you
would
are.
say.
There you
Yeah.
go. I mean, they're fantastic. Like even my changelings, there's a couple of I play a nasty little changeling in there. Who's yelling and screaming and cranky.
Going back to the voice acting and recording, do you have any special ritual you do before a voice acting?
I drink a bottle of vodka, smoke a pack of cigarette. No.
Nice.
No, the thing about voice acting is you can hear my voice is very tired. That's from yelling a lot and talking every day since I've been here. And when you fly, you get dehydrated and your vocal cords dry out. You just got to watch sort of staying hydrated. But I do a little kind of couple of prayers that I do. Do you want to hear the little prayer that I say? It's weird. It won't make any sense. Do you want to hear it? Well, hello. Do you want to hear it? Okay, then I'll do it for you. Bande Guranam Charanara Binde Sandala Shita Swatma Sukava Bode Nishre Ase Jangalikaya Mane Samsara Hala Moha Shanti Abahu Purushak Karam Shankar Chakrasida Haridam Sahasra Shirsan Shvetan Pranamami Patanjalim Om. Oh, I have a bunch of them that I do, but I don't want to bore
Wonderful.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, in this series, there is a concept of Nightmare Night. It's similar to Halloween in the
Yes.
United States. And I would like to ask if you, as an Elley Ray, would be in Equestria, what would your character wear as a costume?
Oh my God, I think I would be a shapeshifter. I think I would be an amorphic person that could take on any single character, kind of like, like that would change into all different things at all times. So I could be dragon-based, I could be alicorn-based, I could be unicorn-based, I could be mermaid-based, so I would have fins and wings and horns and hooves and hands, and like I could be everything. And it would change and it would be really colorful. And I'd have crowns and I'd have flowers and it'd be awesome.
So, like a changeling.
Let's do it. Let's make it.
So, like a changeling?
Like a changeling, but more like one that doesn't stay the same. So to be like if I went and talked to a certain pony in cosplay, I would become the cosplay. If I then talked to another cosplay, I would become that. I could morph into anything, so you'd never know it was me because I'd constantly be changing. Do you know what I'm saying? Wouldn't that be awesome?
Changing changeling.
Oh, come on, how would you know? Because I'd have my balloons tied to my arm, is that how you'd know? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd have to, it's funny because I went to the final, has anybody here been to Nightmare Nights down in Texas? Well, it's gone now, but I was lucky enough to go to the last, I think that was the first convention I ever did prior to going to Amsterdam or Manchester, I think. I did a bunch of conventions really quickly, but Nightmare Nights was off the charts crazy. So it really was, everybody was dressed up for Halloween. So their cosplay was like off the charts fantastic, really amazing. It's too bad that you never got a chance to go there. They had a meat festival on the Saturday night. It was a meat party, meaning every kind of meat you can imagine. Big, huge spits with pork and steak and sausages and hamburg and ribs and stuff. There was, like, I've never seen more meat in my life, and I thought I was going to die. Because the Texans eat a lot of meat, so that is a nightmare night. When you eat that much meat, you become like a vampire or something crazy happens to you because you're eating all that meat.
I would love to visit the place.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Sounds like a German food
It's
market.
like goulash, but it's only...
Nightmare would be for me if I would leave it just there and couldn't take anything home or
that would be your nightmare? Yeah, I know.
If I would leave so much meat and not taste it or not eat it, that would be a nightmare
It was
for me.
the best. It was really good, but I thought I was going to die because I ate more meat than I've eaten in my entire life in one night.
Okay, so one last question from us, and then there will be the questions from the audience.
Awesome.
Is, what is the most cute and, on the opposite, most cruel voice you can do?
But I don't care.
Mám jít dolů, nebo jdeš dolů ty? Tak já půjdu dolů.
Was it a...
That was...
Tak já půjdu dolů, jo. Okay, so I go down to offer this microphone for the audience. So if
Okay,
you got
awesome.
questions, and please remember one question per person, go down in the middle.
I should come with you. Why don't I come into the audience?
No, you should stay up on the...
No, I'm going to come.
She's not conventional.
I'm going to
She's
come.
not conventional.
I'm going to walk amongst you.
Okay.
That way we can do two at a time. So I'll take one side and you can take the other
Well,
side.
I'm staying here.
Okay. So,
Awesome. You are more awesome. I don't let go, so I don't know what's going to happen because I'd never break the hug first.
Okay.
La la la. You're awesome. Look at it, it's a rainbow rose. You're the best ever. Oh my God, I'm going to freak out. Oh, hello. Sorry, I'm busy.
No problem, no problem.
Thank you so much. Hi.
Hi,
What's your name?
my name is Sai.
Sai. Hi, Sai. I know you. I recognize you. Germany.
Okay.
Hi.
My question is, will you come to GalaCon 2020?
I'll be there because I was supposed to be there this year, but I couldn't make it because I had to work and take care of Tabitha's cat, and Tabitha got to go, and I didn't get to go, and I ended up working and missed the whole thing, but I will be there.
That's nice.
I
We will also
promise.
provide you with balloons.
Woo! I love GalaCon. You guys have all been to GalaCon, right? GalaCon is awesome. I screamed GalaCon so loud the last time I was there, I lost my voice. GalaCon! I will be there. I love you so much. Okay, what's your name?
My name is Martin,
Martin?
and I would like to ask you play Mistmane, but you are a very lively person.
No, I'm not.
If you could choose any character from the show to play or to voice, what it will be, who it will be?
What do you think it would be?
Maybe Rarity?
Do you think? She's so much better at Rarity than I would be at Rarity. But, you know, I would love to be Rarity, only because she's a designer and she's got kind of a British accent. So I would love to be that. But I'd also love to do, like, I don't have the high, really cute voices. Like, all the stuff that I do is, like, I play a lot of male characters. Like, I just had a recall audition while I was here Skyping to Toronto, which is 6 hours earlier, and for an hour with the writers, with the producers, with the director, and I auditioned not for the character that I was supposed to have a recall for. They said, we're already giving you that, but here's 5 more characters that I'd never looked at, and 3 of them were men. So, you know, I was kind of doing, like, you know, sort of man stuff, right? Like, it was like that kind of stuff. And I'm like, okay, I can do male voices, and I can do monsters, and I can do low, but I'd really love to be able to, you know, we all have our specialties, right? But I'd love to be able to have that cute, like, Pinkie Pie, bright, you know, any of the students now that have the really cute voices. I didn't even sound like that when I was 4. I sounded like I was 110 when I was 4 years old.
You're great.
So
Thank you.
yeah, I'd love to do something like that. I'll borrow your voice. You probably got a higher voice than I do.
I don't think so.
See, listen, he does have a higher voice than I do. I don't think so. You did. You sounded more feminine than I did, too. I love that about you.
Thank you. I'll
We
take it
are
as a
all
compliment.
things, right? Okay, good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hello,
Hello, what's your name?
Dominica.
Dominica?
Yes.
Do you get this joke? Dominica, Nika, 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 Nika.
When
Come
I
on,
was
you gotta get
little,
that joke.
My parents sang to me.
Come on, I'd be singing that to you if you're, you know, Dominica. I could never just say Dominica. I'd be like, Dominica, Nika, 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 Nika. Okay, sorry. Stop me. Go.
So you're so enthusiastic and happy and colorful. You look like from another world.
I am from another world, but don't tell anybody.
Okay.
Right? It's a secret.
And I have just one little question for you.
Sure.
Can I hug you?
Are you kidding? You don't even need to ask. Get over here. I don't let go. See, she's trying to go and she can't go. She's like, oh, now I'm stuck. I can't get out of here. I'm gonna freak out. Oh, I'm gonna freak out. She's freaking out right now. You're awesome. Know that you're awesome.
You're so amazing.
She can't leave now. She's like, I gotta just stay here forever. Can't we just keep hugging for the rest of the convention? Oh, sorry.
third
Yeah,
hug, a
right.
third
Okay,
free
fake
hug.
it now. It's for the camera. Love is in the air. Dominica, Nika, Nika, my little pony, how do I love thee? You're awesome. You look awesome. I love you more. No, I love you. You're welcome. Thanks, Dominica. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Martin.
Martin, hi.
Hi, I would like
I love your smile. Look at his smile. Oh my God, get it on the camera. Where's the camera? Oh my God, it's so cute. It's like you're like I'm smiling and I feel like I'm seeing my smile in your smile. It's so awesome.
I would like to ask you about your prayer, which you mentioned.
My prayer, yes.
Is it from the Indians?
Yes, it's Sanskrit. Good for you. It is. Very good. It's a prayer that I learned probably about 15 years ago. My yoga instructor is a Ashtanga yoga teacher, and it's a prayer for the universe. It's a prayer. It's a prayer for goodwill, and so that everyone may thrive. Every being on this planet may thrive and, you know, experience love vibration. So it's something that you would do before your practice, but they've stopped doing it now because everybody's gotten kind of politically correct. So we can't just pick one prayer. So we just say namaste, or we say om, or we say, you know. But yeah, it's Sanskrit. I could give you a Tibetan one if you'd like.
I don't need to.
You don't even need that one, do you?
I don't need it because I felt it's a power.
Yeah, it is. It is. It really is, for sure. And I learned it, and I used to do it with, I do the warm-up for shows in the theater in the summer outside, and I would do for 40 people that were all in the show. I'd have everybody in a circle, and I taught them the prayer, and we'd all do it with our arms. I can't swing my arms because I'm going to poke somebody in the eye with a thorn in my rose, but we'd throw our arms in the air, and we'd go, Bande Guranam, and they'd all go, say it after me, Bande Guranam, and they learned how to do the whole prayer that way. Yeah. A little bit of, info for you.
Yeah.
Do you want a hug too?
No, I don't.
Good. Okay. You don't need to have one. But I'm coming towards you to do this. Boop.
Can I hug you?
Oh, now he wants a hug. You wanted me to boop you. Oh, you broke it, see? I get nervous. If it's longer than 10 seconds, it's like, it's okay. What's happening? It's longer than 10 seconds. I have to get out of here. You're awesome. Thank you for your question.
Thank you also for you. Be yourself.
Hey, I am you. We're going to that place right now. You're thanking yourself for you. Remember what I said about without the you, there's no me. Oh, we're getting into crazy territory right now.
Thank you.
Thank you, sweetie. I'll see you around. Come up and grab me and say hi during the weekend. I'm here. Okay. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Marketa or Margaret.
Marketa. I like that better. It's like the market. Marketa. Marketa. What does it mean, Margaret?
No, Margaret.
Marketa. I like Marketa way better. It's way nicer.
Thank you.
And it's your real name, so, What's your question?
Oh, my question is, do you have any favorite song from the show?
You know what? This is going to sound so weird, but I think the first song that I ever heard was the theme song, and it's just stuck in my head. Like, it's the song that, and also it's like, everything is awesome when you're part of the team. From the movie too, that's song, I can't remember the names of the songs. Like you're asking me like I can remember all those things, right? But if you go and you listen to, is everybody gone and done karaoke here? Who's doing
karaoke?
No, who said yes? Yes, karaoke? Yes, karaoke? How's the karaoke? Are you guys singing all the songs from My Little Pony?
Yes.
Well, what's your favorite songs? Anybody? What?
I Can See the Rain.
I Can See the Rainbow is a great song, yeah? What else? We Are the Cutie Mark Crusaders. Okay, you see what I'm saying? There's a million songs. Yeah. Like, how can you have a favorite song? Really? Think of the movie, too.
Magic Inside.
Magic Inside. Yeah, totally, right? They're awesome.
Yes.
We should be playing that music right now. We could all be singing along with the music while we're asking questions. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah? Awesome.
Let's have some fun.
And then we can sing.
Yay.
Oh, but my singing will make you afraid.
I don't worry about
You're going to go, oh, okay, yeah, don't sing, just lip sync. Okay, we'll do it. It's a deal, all right? Okay, deal?
Okay, right. Deal.
Did you swear?
Pinky
Cupcake
swear.
in your eye.
Yay.
Okay, awesome.
Can I have a
Oh, see, now it started a routine.
Yes.
Everybody's just lining up for a hug now. They're pretending to ask questions.
6,
Maybe a little.
7,
I give hugs
8,
for free.
9, 10. It's weird now.
Shut up.
See, I'm telling you. Have you got the clock going? Okay, whatever. You're awesome. Don't listen to him. Hi.
Hello, hi.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Malte.
Michael?
Malte, but yes,
Maite.
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 Nobody
Okay.
can pronounce
you're
it.
pushing
In
me over
America,
the edge
they
a
called me Mike
Maite.
after a while.
Maite?
Maite.
Maite.
Maite. M-A-L-T-E. Nobody can say it really. I got a
Good.
nickname.
So it's not just me.
in
I'm
the
sorry
US.
if I'm butchering your name because I'm terrible at that. Maita.
Don't worry, nobody can.
What does it mean? Michael?
I think it has something to do with helmet.
Helmet?
Yes.
Oh,
he
so
who
I'm
ruled
gonna
with
call
the
you Helmet?
It's old Danish. Nobody knows today anymore.
I'm going to call you Helmet. That's easier.
Okay.
Thanks, Helmet. What's your question?
Well, first I want to give you this to give some company to Rarity.
Oh my God!
Of last year.
You gave
Thank
me
you.
Rarity last year. I remember you gave me Rarity, which I have in my pencil case.
Awesome.
Awesome! You're awesome! I got Pinkie Pie.
And
But it's origami Pinkie Pie. Origami Pinkie Pie.
And also, thank you already for already making GalaCon even better than already expected.
Galacon?
Yes.
Where are we?
Yeah, you are, the Czequestria is awesome, but you announced that you will be at GalaCon next year.
Did
and
I
I'm so-
really?
Oh, okay.
I don't think I did that.
But, okay, sorry, I didn't want to push it.
No, I don't know. Somebody said, "Are you coming?" I said, "I'll come, sure."
Yes, please. And my main question, scandalously, is not about the series My
Scandalously?
Little Pony, but about another role you played. Because today, no, not that kind of scandal, don't worry.
Okay, sure.
But it's about, you were in the movie The Never-Ending Story.
I don't know what
heard.
you're talking about.
Okay.
Yes, I was.
The funny part is, did you ever read the book? For in the book, your role is a character who consists only of a voice, can only talk in rhyme, like Zecora, but Zecora has been doubled. She can only understand rhyme as well. I was kind of wondering if you ever heard about that.
Okay, look at these are things that voice actors have no idea about. It's people who investigate these kinds of things. What color of toenail polish does she wear? You know things like, does she wear flowered underpants? Like, you know the secret. Like, the fact that you know that about that character and I didn't even know it and I did the character, I didn't know and I didn't read it because I'm that person. I'm an actor. We're terrible.
No, you're
No,
not.
we're
Absolutely
terrible.
not.
You give me the script. I do the script. I don't do the homework to learn about it. That's terrible.
I know her rhymes by heart, but I'm not
You know
going
the
to
rhymes
delay
by heart?
everyone else by saying them out now because, well, I know them by heart only in
Well, give me
German.
one rhyme. Give me one little rhyme.
Ich danke dir, Freund, denn gut ist dein Wille. Du bist mir willkommen als Gast. Ich bin Uyulala, die Stimme der Stille im tiefen Geheimnispalast. Yes, Uyulala is her name in the book.
Uyulada. That was awesome. Okay, so I've got
Uyulala,
Oh
that
my
would
God,
be her name.
Uyulala. Look at it. It's just like Helmet. I can't say your name. I can't say her name. I'm like, whose name could I say? That is awesome. That was beautiful. Thank you for that. I actually will read it now.
Well, it's
Give me a hug.
really
I'm coming
good-
towards you.
Thank you.
Hug me now. Harder.
Yes, yes,
harder.
yes.
Harder.
Thank you.
Is that all
Thank
you can do?
you.
That's the best you can do.
Thank you,
He's
thank
afraid. He goes, I only have one arm.
you. Yeah. Thank you very, very much.
You're very, very, very welcome. Stay awesome. Thank you for the fandom. Thank you for everything that you bring to the fandom, and you guys are awesome. Never forget that, okay?
Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you for being part of that fandom.
All right.
Hello.
Hi, I know
Hello.
you.
Yeah.
Tell everybody your name.
I'm another Martin.
Another Martin.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask.
Yes.
You have a rich acting career behind you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I heard so.
It's all a
I
lie.
actually didn't know the research. Sorry. I'm also,
Yeah, don't
I also
even.
apologize. And so you would obviously want to sit down and talk to everybody.
Yeah, I do.
But there's not enough time in the world because there's 8 billion people,
What are you
right?
saying? You can go and love every single pony in an instant.
Maybe if you'd be immortal shapeshifter.
That's
then you
what I'm
might-
saying.
Yeah, then you might manage. So
That's what I'm saying.
So what I wanted to ask is, how do you manage paying the bills and the business side with this kind of energy?
How do I manage paying the bills? The bills pay themselves. Like, here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. We get all caught up about money and stuff like that. I never think about money. Never. Never. And an actor's life is, if you want to make it so, not apparently easy. For me, you just do what you love, and the reciprocal agreement with the universe is what you give, you will receive. If you're giving grumpy, crabby, tired, depressed, alone, sad, angry, wicked energy to the world, guess what you get? And money is an energy. It's not it's a thing. It's a thing. It's an energy. That's all it is. It's like anything else. It's an energy. And I think if you give beautiful, love, kind, joyful, playful, storytelling magic to the world, guess what you get back? Your world is all taken care of. Whether that's financial, whether that's emotional, whether that's energetic, whether that's travel, whatever it is, you'll receive abundantly good things if you give out good things. So I just look at, I guess money's a good thing, I don't know, but I just always pay, my bills are paid, and I wouldn't call myself a millionaire by any stretch of the imagination. I'm an actor, but you know, I think a good life isn't based on bill paying, it's based on what you give. What do you give to each other? And what do you give as a storyteller, which is what I do. I just, hopefully I can give more love than anger or depression or sadness, right? And it's funny that you should ask that, because when I teach being a hero, like we're all heroes. We all want a hero in the world. We want to have a hero. We want to have a heroine. Somebody that can help us from all the sadness and the horror and the shame and the guilt and the fear and the disease and all of those things. Well, guess what? We're all heroes. We really are. You just have to recognize your hero. Every single one of us are brilliantly heroic. We're human beings in pony form. But do you know what I mean? We were already born at the top of the food chain. Everything else is just gravy after that. You've already won. So there should be no worry. If I was maybe an inchworm, I'd have something to worry about, but I don't. I don't think I do.
Also, I apologize, but I have one quick important question.
Uh-oh, you're pointing over there.
We are
very
close.
quick, very quick.
10 more minutes, 10 more
Okay,
minutes,
okay.
guys.
Does David have someone else to take care of her animals? Because I want you both at a convention at some point.
Yeah, well, you know, that is, she doesn't trust anyone but me, and that makes it very difficult.
You need to tease somebody.
And she's like, wants to get a dog, and I'm like, okay, you're making it very difficult.
You need to tease somebody. We need
Well,
both of
we
you
try,
at the same time.
we try. I know, I know. Well, I can't say. It hasn't been announced yet, so I can't say. But possibilities of that happening are in the future. That's it. Just wait for it. It's a big surprise. Well, her cat, you don't understand. You don't understand. Electra is the most spoiled creature. She eats better than everyone in this room. She is more spoiled, like it's like never in my life. And I've got dogs and cats and birds and fish and donkeys and little ponies. My animals, I love my animals, but not one of them gets treated the way her princess gets treated. Like I've never seen anything like it in my life. Yes, it's like Opal. Totally. It's like, what? Why is that? It's because it's something completely different. It's the complete opposite, right? For sure. Thank you. Do you need a hug? Sure. Sure. Yeah, you're awesome. You're welcome.
8 more minutes, guys.
10 minutes. Go, go, go. There's a big lineup. Yes. Hi, who are you?
My name is Igor. I'm from Russia.
Your name's Igor.
Igor.
I'm eager too.
Okay, cool. So I know that because
You said Igor. I'm just being an idiot.
Igor.
Igor.
Yeah.
Igor.
Yeah, you were in Rubronicon 2018. I remember you.
Yes,
from there.
and you're awesome.
Yes, it was very awesome. And I have a very, very serious question right now. So you said that you can't choose some the best villain for you, the best song, but maybe you know your favorite cake.
My favorite gig?
Cake.
Oh,
Cake, yeah.
My favorite cake?
Yeah.
Are you talking about in My Little Pony or in my life?
In your life.
Oh, in my life. Oh, good, because I got really crazy. I went, that's a crazy question, because I'm thinking, what cakes? There's cupcakes. Okay. My favorite cake is a weird one. I love carrot cake with cream cheese icing, which is a really strange thing, but it's It's in Canada. It's so delicious and the icing is so good. And it's made with carrots. I know that sounds, I'm a horse really. I don't know. I just love it. I really do love carrot cake.
Carrots are healthy.
I know, it's weird and it's in a cake. So it makes me feel like I'm not really eating cake. I'm eating something healthy.
Yes.
But there's tons of calories in it.
Oh. Okay, so thank you for
Igor.
Yeah.
That was the craziest question. Give me a hug. Pass the microphone back.
Okay.
You're awesome. You too, Igor. Night, night. Good night, Igor. Okay. You're awesome. Thanks, honey. Hi, what's your name? I know you.
Hello again, Julian.
Hi.
my name.
Yes, how are you?
I'm good. Still.
Nice.
Actually, you said earlier that they don't allow you to have too much sugar.
No, which is why I eat carrot cake.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, who would ask that or tell
Well,
you that?
I think it's from, that's a good question actually. It all stems from when I was a little kid and I was diagnosed with they didn't even have a word for it, but I was problematic as a child and they used the R word and told my parents that I was retarded and that I had to repeat kindergarten. But they didn't have, I probably would have been diagnosed with, I had autistic behavior and I never slept and I had ADHD and they wanted me to repeat kindergarten because they said I was retarded. And they said, she's too hyperactive, she's got too much energy, so I wasn't allowed sugar. And then in grade 2, they took me off all sugar, and in grade 2, they wanted to skip me forward 2 grades because I was too smart for the school system, and my mom was like, no. But they were equating it all to sugar. But when I was really little, because I never slept, they gave me quarter Valium and a shot of brandy to try and knock the child out because I never slept. In the middle of the night, I'm 2.5 years old. I get on the thing, I open the front door. It's 3:30 in the morning. I'm down the street. Bye, see you later. I'm 2.5 years old. I'm leaving. My mother is in her nightgown going, what the hell? Running down. They had to tie me in in the backyard. I was in a harness so that I wouldn't escape the backyard. My mother came out. The harness was empty. We had a 6-foot fence. I was gone. They couldn't find me. Keep her off the sugar because we can't make her sleep and we can't keep her still. As you can see, it's difficult for me to you can still see me kind of displaying a little bit. And when I get tired, you'll see me probably later on tonight when I'm working on the PlushyCon, I'll start doing this and you'll go, okay, yeah, there she goes, all right. But yeah, that's what the sugar has to do with. I gotta watch having too much sugar.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Thank
All
you
right.
very much.
Great, you want a hug?
Yeah, you don't
Pass
actually
that.
owe me a hug because I only owe you.
Do you owe me a hug?
I mean, last year you did show me that there's nothing in our life that should prohibit a person from staying crazy or being even more crazy in the future.
There you go. And what is crazy?
Probably
It's
me.
awesome! Have you met me? They said I was crazy. It's perfect. You're perfect just the way, nothing can stop you. Nothing. Sugar, blah, 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 blah. You're still gonna end up having a fabulous life. Let yourself be whoever you are and celebrate every pony here. You celebrate who you are and know that you are perfect, you are special, you are loved, you are fantastic, and you are required, you are needed. We need you, okay? So never forget that.
And exactly that I'm thankful for.
Oh, thank you. I see you around. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I rather be by the nickname Dingo Dash.
Dingo Dash?
Yes.
Dingo Dash.
Yes.
Dingo Dash, Dingo Dash, Dingo
come
all the
on,
way.
please.
Oh, what fun.
No, stop.
Stop the insanity. Okay. Hi, what's your
I
question?
suffer of social anxiety.
Yeah. You're awesome.
Yeah.
Look at how cute you are right now. Look at how cute you are right now. You are cute.
I'm
Look,
just
he's
fat.
making a
I'm just
face.
fat.
You're cute.
I'm just fat and
Stop
the
it!
average
No
brown.
bad self-talk. No, you can't talk badly about yourself. You're awesome.
I was wondering, did you have a good care of, I guess it was David Saint Germain's cats?
Yes.
In Canada.
Do I take good care of her cats? For sure. Look at me. Do you think I would shirk my responsibility? She'd beat me up.
Of course not.
I have to send pictures every 20 minutes of the cat. I have to send pictures of if the cat ate her food. Like, it gets so insane. I send videos of the cat. Non-stop. And she's in Gallicon, and I've got to go, I've got to send a picture to Tabitha right now.
It was Tabitha St. Germain's cats.
It's her cats. She has one now. She did have two. A coyote came and stole her cat and killed her cat, which is really, really sad. And it broke her heart because he was the love of her life. And that was 2 years ago. His name was Stellan, and he was a beautiful animal. And it's the saddest thing. The coyotes in Canada they are little buggers, if you don't mind me saying. They will come right up to your property and steal an animal in a second if you're not paying attention.
Yeah, a few stories about that.
Yeah, so she's just got the one, and she's really worried about that cat, the one cat. I can't let the cat out. I've got to say a prayer to the gods to make sure the cat's protected every night. It's just like, What? Not the Mistmane one. No, it's a different one that she wrote. It's okay. I won't even go there, but I've got to say it. I've got to say it. She checks to say, did you do the cat prayer? Yes, I did the cat prayer. I know I have to do the cat prayer. Yes, I did the cat prayer. So yeah. I don't think anyone else would put up with it, but she knows I'll put up with it because she's my friend. And I go, okay, yes, okay. All right.
She did the right choice.
Yeah, for sure. You want a hug? Pass on that microphone.
Guys, I'm really sorry. One last question.
Oh, no. Make it a group question.
Two,
group
maybe?
Group question.
Okay, two questions.
Group question.
Well, the people at the back, speak to the second person in the line and try to make the best question out of 4 of you.
So, and if the last 3 people, I'll talk to you after. I can listen. I obviously can't speak, but I will answer your questions after. Bless you. What's your name? Tell everybody,
Hi.
Alex.
I'm Alex.
Hi, Alex.
My question was, you've been to American conventions and you've been to European conventions.
Yes, I have.
What is the biggest difference between the two of them as far as you've seen?
Well, the American conventions, the biggest difference is they have he who shan't be named. I will not say his name, but the President of the United States. Who I am not a big fan of, and I'm scared, and I am worried. I was at, I don't feel worried here in Europe. I literally was at a Harmony Con, and anybody was there, it became called SWAT Con. Did everybody hear about this? Harmony Con took over from Nightmare Nights this year, and in the middle of the night, I had a very bad cold. I had worked all day. I went to sleep at 8 o'clock at night. I took cold medication. I had the whole weekend. And about 1:30 in the morning, I hear like all kinds of sounds outside my room in the hall. I'm like, what's going on at the hotel? But I fell back asleep. I woke up at 5 in the morning, and my agent, Ralph, was like, are you okay? And there were people from Russia and a bunch of ponies that I know going, are you at SWATCon? I'm like, what are you talking about? No, I'm at HarmonyCon. Then I see it's tweeting number 3 on Twitter, SWATCon, and I look it up. At the convention center in Texas, they cleared the entire convention center out for a bomb scare, and all the SWAT team came in with AR-15 guns to try and find the bad people that were going to blow up Brony Convention. So I thought, oh, wow, this is just craziness. This is really, really crazy. That's what happens in the United States. That's what happens. And I don't feel like that is an issue over here. I just think there's a lot of hatred. It's a bit out of control over there. Not in the convention, not in the fandom, but outside of it. Outside of the conventions in the United States of America, there's some anger, which is why we need more conventions in the United States to bring more love to a place that is sadly falling prey to bad thinking. What say? Yes. Yes, sorry, but I'm just answering the question that was asked of me. Yeah, so that's why I'm saying it. I didn't bring it up other than to say that's what is going on. Yeah, so that's what I feel the difference is for me. Other than that, they're exactly the same. The conventions are the conventions, but the United States of America is not Europe, basically, right? Right, thanks.
Okay, guys, one last change. We can finish all you there standing, but please make your question as quick as possible.
Okay,
we
great.
need to start preparing the
Yay, love
evening
you.
party.
I'll see you later because you gave me the stoop muffles. So to give you the hugs. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Anu.
Hi, Anu. So
And-
you're not an old, you're a new.
Yes.
Okay.
You're right. I'm new. I'm on my first
Convention?
Czequestria ever and every BronyCon. So I'm.
Well, you've never been to a convention?
No.
How are you liking it so far?
Don't know.
Hey, everybody, show some Brody love here to somebody who's never been to a convention before.
I truly didn't know what to expect, and I am impressed. It's really loving here, and and
It
my
is.
question for you is simple.
Nice.
Can you have a hug? Yes, of course you can. Yay. Awesome. Come back. There's lots of wonderful conventions. There's lots of ponies everywhere that will love you up. Yay. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Keep partying this weekend. We're here all week. Try the veal.
Sure, I will.
Okay?
I will. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks, sweetie. I knew, everybody, I knew. Hi, what's your name?
Okay, hi. My name is Daniel. Daniel.
Daniel? Hi, Daniel.
And maybe I didn't catch that or I missed it. What's your favorite activity? Right after being an actor.
Say that again. What's my favorite activity after what?
After being an actor.
After being an actor?
Yeah.
Conventions, yeah, no, it's true. It is true. I would say animals, anything to do with animals. I do a lot of volunteer work, too. I work all over the world at orphanages in Uganda and on the border of the Congo, and I sit on a lot of organizations that I volunteer to help raise money for ALS and MD and a lot of physical issues. I work with ADHD, ADD, children, so I love that kind of stuff. It's sort of like, and animals.
Yeah.
I kind of love everything and everybody.
Thank you. Can I hug you now?
Yes, you can. Can I hug you now? Yes, you can. You're awesome.
You too.
Yay. Party hard and continue on. Share the love. Share the love. Pass it along. Pass that hug along. There's a lot of people that you could pass that hug along. Pass it along. Pass it along. Hi.
Hi.
Hiya. What's your name?
My name is Thomas.
Thomas? Thomas.
Yeah.
Thomas. Okay. Hi. What's
Or
your
just Tom.
Just Tom? Okay, Tom. Just Tom.
Okay.
Just Tom.
My question is, have you visited some sightseeings in the city?
Yeah, I was sightseeing all over the entire city, and yesterday, or was it, no, the day before yesterday, we go to take the gondola up to the castle, and Michael says, oh, it's not that far. Why don't we walk up? I thought I was going to die.
There was a queue for the cable car, like a real long one.
He's like, it's not that bad. I do it all the time. And we're like, oh, okay. Like an hour later, we're like, oh my God, what's happening? We're never going to get to the top. Where is it? Where is it there? We're almost there. We're almost there. And then we get to the top and we keep going. First of all, I don't know where we were going. I've never walked farther in my entire life. I lost my legs. My legs stopped working. My feet, I had sandals on, so the cobblestone and everything. We kept walking, we kept walking, we kept walking. We walked all the way around the entire, I saw everything. I saw all of Prague. We walked to the clouds. And then we walked all the way back down, and then we walked through what was down there? The bridge. We did the bridge.
Charles Bridge.
We went the Charles Bridge. We went all over. Then we walked to the restaurant.
Yeah, it was. We went to the metro.
After 5 hours, we went to the metro.
Our Schweik restaurant.
Then we ended up that's when I had the goulash. But yes, I have seen so many beautiful things. I saw monuments and artwork. I saw the Eiffel Tower kind of thing, crazy babies. I saw the crazy things. I saw a guy tried to stick a snake on me on the other side of the Charles Bridge. I screamed so loud. The babies all in the area were like, I was like, oh my gosh. And I saw all kinds of musicians and all kinds of artists, and it's just beautiful. Oh, I took a river cruise. If anybody wants to do something really fun, we got on the river and took a cruise, so I didn't have to walk anywhere. Look at it, sounds like I don't like walking, I do. But yeah, I saw tons of stuff. I saw just about everything that I think I wanted to see the bone museum, the human bone place, but apparently it's out of town, so if anybody's driving out of town to go and see the bone museum, take me with you, because I want to see it.
Okay.
Do you want a hug?
Thank you.
Bone museum. Are you going to the Bone Museum? Maybe? Who said I'm going to the Bone Museum? Okay, I'm talking to you after. Awesome, you're awesome. And last but not least, hi.
My name is Adele.
Okay, it's last question, so please make it a good one.
My name is Adele.
Adele.
And I heard...
Adele, you're that famous singer?
No.
From Britain?
Yes,
oh my God,
we
I
have
love
we have
you.
the same name,
I
so...
love it, okay.
Well, you played the voice in the original Never-Ending Story movie, the one from 1984.
Yeah, apparently. I was only 2 when I did it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I'm lying.
That movie is my childhood. Thank you.
Oh, do you love that show?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can hug me tighter.
I see.
Yay! Yes, you can. Absolutely. She wants to ask me something personal after this, so I'm going to let her ask me that in person so it doesn't have to be a public question. So I just wanted to, so you wait for me and I'm going to come and I'll find you as soon as we're done here, okay? I promise. I swear, just come. You know how to find me. I'm pretty easy to find. I'm coming back up to the stage. I just wanted to say to everybody at Czequestria, every pony here, again, I just want to thank you for everything. Thank you for everything that you do, for being so awesome, for being a part of this fandom, for being bronies, for loving the magic, for sharing the magic, for including everyone in your world and proving that friendship is possible when everyone else says it isn't. You make it so, and you're gorgeous, and I love you all so much for everything that you give and everything that you do. Czequestria rules!
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, guys.
So, I think now it's a great place to show courtesy and make one huge applause for wonderful Elley Ray.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. Absolutely welcome. And as you can see, Elley Ray looks like she's ready for party, but this room is not ready for party, so we need to prepare it. So I would like to ask everybody on the staff, as well as any volunteers, if you can help us stack up the chairs and put them on the side. Thank you so much for preparing the place.
Please, all attendees, move to
but
the
be careful,
other
please
rooms.
be careful. Safety first.